and welcome to Ellers Farm Distillery, the home of Dutch Barn Orchard Vodka. Ellers Farm Distillery is built for scale. We're capable of making 1.2 million bottles per year. This is a significant investment. So we started in September 2020 with a real clear vision. What we wanted to do was create the very, very best vodka possible in the most sustainable, ethical way. And those are the things that have guided us up to today and will continue to guide us into the future. Dutch Barn Orchard Vodka is our brand. That's the one that we're all aligned behind. And already we're seeing great traction in the market. We're already listed across the UK in national grocers and also in the on-trade, but it won't stop there. We've got so many more plans in terms of international expansion. We make our own ethanol on site. It is a unique process, and we're one of the few distilleries that actually starts from raw ingredients. We were fortunate to find Jamie Baggett, our master distiller. Jamie's reputedly one of the world's most awarded distillers. He's previously worked at a number of distilleries, and he's got an absolute genius brain when it comes to flavors and when it comes to taste profiles. He's one of the only distillers that we know that has actually worked with apples, which is the base ingredient of Dutch Barn Orchard Vodka.
Our approach to sustainability is holistic, going beyond just looking at profit for the business, but also the way that we interact with society and the environment. We've forecast, measured, and offset our carbon emissions right from the beginning. 20% of all the profits of the business are redistributed amongst all the employees of the business. The other interesting thing that we're doing here, right on the farm, is planting our own orchards that we hope will have a regenerative impact on the environment, will attract biodiversity, improve soil health, and improve the landscape for our community around our business.
Our bottle is brown, and that for vodka is absolutely game-changing. The amber glass protects the very, very unique flavor profiles in Dutch Barn Orchard Vodka. We can get up to 70% recycled glass content into our brown bottles, which if you compare to clear flint, which is traditional vodka bottles, it's significantly more. We then cut down our transport miles by sourcing them locally in Yorkshire.
Apples grow really well in the UK, and in fact there's a long and beautiful history of apple cultivation here in the British Isles since the time the apples were first brought across the Silk Road from China through Kazakhstan to what's now the UK. In fact, over 2,200 varieties of apples have been cultivated and bred here since that time. Victorians in particular were incredibly interested in apples, and every village, stately manor home, parish, and smallholder farm would have had their own orchard back in the day. So many varieties of apples have been bred that you could have a different apple every single day for 6 years before you'd have to start back again and try one you've already had before. Since agricultural policy changed in the 1950s, huge amounts of land that was previously orchards has been lost in the UK. In fact, 2/3 of all the orchards in England have been lost in the last 70 years. We're trying to support UK apple growers here at Ellers Farm Distillery, and also trying to tap into some of that rich history and some of those positive environmental benefits by planting our own orchards. Apple trees are also a big help in the fight against climate change. Trees and apple trees, of course, store carbon dioxide in their roots and their trunks, and they also transfer carbon dioxide into the soil surrounding the trees.
So that's a big thanks from me and the team, and all that's left to say is thank you, and I hope you enjoy the tour.